Hey guys, this is Luke from Mix It Made Simple, and today I'm going to show you a really easy way that you can ensure that your kick and your bass instruments, the frequencies don't interfere with each other, which allows both of them to be able to cut through the mix and hear them both and have them both balance with each other. And it's really easy. And then end result's going to sound something like this. And this is actually part of a larger production that sounds like this. And yeah, before we get started, make sure you look at the description below. I've got some free stuff I'm giving away. I got my free ebook. It'll save you lots of time and money. Go ahead and download that. And also, I'm going to have a link down there. It's July 2nd, 2023, and right now I'm researching a mixing course that I'm working on, and I need to basically interview anyone who is like a music producer. You might maybe you've been doing this for a while and you're just struggling to get professional level sound or professional level mixes. I'd love to get on a phone call with you and ask you a few questions. I'm just trying to make like the perfect mixing course. And so yeah, if you could click that link below, book a call with me. I'd love to hear from you. We do like a Zoom chat. We don't have no video required, and we can talk. And I'll just ask you a few questions. It takes about 20 minutes, and it's going to help me develop like the perfect mixing course. So go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's get started. So it's really easy, guys. I see videos that overcomplicate this, and they shouldn't be so complicated. So I generally, in general, and there's no rules, but you know, I'll tend to like have like 3 layers for my bass. You can hear this top layer here is like the main bass lead. So if you go ahead and listen, that's the one you kind of hear most, and that's the one that I want to be heard most. But we want to make sure that we have the most control over that bass as possible, and we want to be able to sidechain it however we want. And so what we can do is we can take this bass, and instead of just having one single bass, and then look, if you see all the bass would sound something like this. What we can do is we EQ out the sub frequencies from our lead bass, and then we add in another bass below it, and you could even double this bass. So you could double it like this. And now what you do is you have this bass here, and all you're doing is you keep the sub frequencies. And so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I'm going to show you with I have a dedicated pluck like sub where it's just playing these sub frequencies, and it's kind of plucky. And so what we do is we have this sub bass, and now we can sidechain this to the kick. So I'm going to grab I'm going to get rid of this glue compressor. I'm going to grab an Ableton stock compressor and then sidechain it to the kick. And now, if we combine the two, this allows us to have more control. So that way I don't have to really heavily sidechain this top bass, but I can heavily sidechain the sub frequencies, because now if you listen to the kick drum, and if you look at the kick drum frequencies right here, this allows, now when the kick drum's coming through, it's really ducking out those sub frequencies. And it's really as simple as that. And so another thing that I'd recommend, so if you don't, that you can just do that, and it's really that easy. You have your bass pluck, you can double it, have one of them EQ'd out the sub, the one below you EQ out everything above the sub, you sidechain that one heavily to the kick, and then the one, your lead sub, or your lead bass pluck instrument or whatever, you sidechain it however you want. That way you could hear it more, and you have more of that bass coming through. And so it's really that simple, guys. And I'm going to recommend you get this plugin. So let's go ahead and I have it pulled up here. It's called Kickstart. It's 15 bucks. I'll put a link to it in the description below. It's not like an affiliate link. I just link to it because it's such a great plugin for the money. They could probably sell this for 50, but they sell it for 15. And it's actually a volume shaper. So you can use this, and then it's like really great for side chaining. So you'd go up here and you click audio. You have it on the quarter notes, click audio, and then you can go down if you're using Ableton. I can actually select the kick drum, and now watch what happens. Let me mute these instruments. And just for sake of demonstration, let me go ahead and throw it on the lead as well. So get Kickstart. Oh, see audio, and then the big kick, one of my favorite kicks. And now we can actually choose the shape that we want. And you can see exactly where that kick drum's coming in and how much of it how much of the bass we want to duck out. So if I just solo this and then the kick, let's see how that sounds. And it's really great. I highly recommend getting this. So you can use that. You can use a combination of side chaining and Kickstart. And then, like I said, just use EQ and just have one dedicated bass for the sub frequencies that you can heavily side chain to the kick. And that way you have much more control over your bass. And then the kick will cut through. The bass is where you want it. And it's really that easy. So, and then use your ears, guys. Use your ears. You don't have to just... I see a lot of stuff where it's talking about like looking at specific frequencies, but it really comes down to how it sounds. So definitely at least have a pair of headphones with a good bass frequency response, and that'll help a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that helps. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to cover. I don't believe so. So yeah, that's it. And I'll see you next time. All right, thanks.